Now, for the next 5 minutes, we have a quick rapid fire round. You may have seen it before. It's Becca Edelman of SimilarWeb. We've got a quick little rapid fire chat. So give a round of applause. Hey. Huh?
Good without headphones?
Yeah.
Before we were up here, so it's listen.
Okay, so how are you?
I'm good.
All good?
Yeah, it's been great first day.
Oh, fantastic. So for those that weren't here, can you give a quick background of what SimilarWeb is? Who are you guys?
Absolutely. So SimilarWeb in general, we think of ourselves as the official measure of the digital world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's everything from understanding search, traffic to every website. But really what we're starting to do is actually create new data sets to think about what's happening in ChatGPT, to understand conversion in any retailer in the world at any product level. So aggregating a number of different data sources to help build the market research at a more granular, kind of scalable way.
Yeah. Excellent. So for this 5-minute round,
Yeah.
we've got 5 questions.
We can do it.
All right. Okay. So, all right, get set.
Ready?
All right.
Got
Locked
5
in.
minutes on the clock.
Okay. Question number 1. Traditionally, brands have relied on declarative data for market research.
Yes.
How are you using behavioral data to complement this?
Yeah, so a lot of what we've heard today and kind of listening to other panelists, a big focus is on kind of surveys. And while that's a great place to start, what we've heard often is that what people say they do is obviously not necessarily what they actually do. Mm-hmm. So we found ways to complement survey data, post it to people based on their app usage, or cross-reference that with their online behavior. So people who say that they tend to shop one way, we can actually see on a day-to-day basis how they respond to ads, which apps they tend to use. And then we complement this with our kind of larger scale data to understand that more tactical what you actually do about it on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, excellent. So, question 1 passed.
Yeah, excellent.
And so what are the limitations, so in general, for tracking consumer journeys in digital channels?
Yeah, so the issue we hear about all the time is one, kind of obviously privacy concerns, or that the retailers themselves or the sites where you're trying to get that data tend to be a blocking point, because obviously they want to keep some for themselves, or how do you share this consistently globally? So what we've tried to do is create algorithms and estimations that allow you to have a consistent scale. So if I am the global CMO, I can track something, whether it's happening in Japan or the US, and it's a consistent measurement I can put out at an aggregated level, so there's no privacy issues either. It's kind of that outside-in perspective that we're looking for ways to understand for brands to get that out as well.
Okay. Now, how can brands leverage new data sources to understand consumer trends?
Yeah, so I think this comes into kind of always being on the forefront. So we've heard a lot today about ChatGPT, about AI, and fundamentally brands need something to kind of feed into these models they're creating. So being able to scrape ChatGPT and understand what are the queries and the nuance that's happening, as well as understanding the variations in journey from one to another. So looking at search to understand what are the micro trends, or even what do people click on before they actually start searching for something? Can we get to the search before the search happens? Okay. And I think it's all aggregating this in a way that gives you really actionable insights to go from there.
Okay. And so how should brands measure their success in responding to evolving consumer demands?
Yeah, so I think this is something that working across kind of brands, we've looked at really nuanced ways that brands track this. So we've heard a lot of moving from monitoring your market share within a category to monitoring your share within a topic, for instance. So am I winning in healthy breakfast? And is there a way to do this based on reviews, do this based on search, clicks as well, and association? So creating cohorts or audiences online and understanding, is this group also gravitating to me within a topic? And starting to create those crossover effects as well.
Okay. So for the final question, where do you see the greatest opportunity for brands to expand their understanding of the consumers?
Yeah, I think in general it's one of getting really granular in that approach, and then looking for opportunities in that incremental value. So for instance, we've worked with brands in understanding, is your Walmart audience the same person that's coming for your D2C site or different? And we've heard a lot of problems this year about not necessarily putting the effort, not being able to grow the category, but making sure that you're not cannibalizing your own success here. And understanding, is the audience of one part of the business the same or different, and how do you just tailor or slightly evolve your strategy to make sure that you're making the most of what you already have, instead of kind of always focusing on investing just to build and that not actually going somewhere when you have a massive opportunity already.
Okay, excellent. So we actually got 40 seconds left.
Yeah.
What's next for SimilarWeb? Summarize it.
I think what's next is focusing on how do we aggregate every part of the journey and think about, you search here, you click here, you purchase this brand, and how do we bring that all together to focus on, as I said, identifying trends before they're trends and helping brands to monitor their share in whatever topic, category, micro category that is at a global level.
Fantastic. Well,
Perfect.
Great timing.
9 seconds. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Thank you. And everyone give Becca a round of applause. Thank you very much. 5 questions, bonus question. Incredible.